Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Lucid's Tournament Game 7, where we are playing Helheim. This is turn 41. Let's jump into things. Okay, so, Ashok the Anointed of Ruax has claimed the Silver Throne. Cool. We've got a series of reanimations. Cold as Ice has searched Bridgegate or Brightgate for magic sites, but found nothing. That's unfortunate. Really expected to find something, you know. And then we have a series of battles to pay attention to. Helheim attacking in Yildmir, Fomorian lands. Okay, this is another Spirehorn warrior attack along with a Fravashi and a Area Seraphine. So, they're up against a modest amount of province defense. This should go pretty simple. Alright, fantastic. They lose one Spirehorn warrior. We've got a battle in Anasia, which, by the way, throwing this out, gonna throw this out there, right? A Spirehorn warrior is 10 gold. So if you can kill 1 to 5 Spirehorn warriors, well, you're not gonna do it with Jaguar tribe, right? But you might do it with like knights or heavy infantry or something like that. So putting in something like 6 PD can actually be worthwhile to trade little bits of money, little bits of economy for Helheim Raiders. So we've got another attack in Asia. Whatever. We got summon air elementals from Arya Seraph versus some no barbarians. Okay, probably not going to work out too well. Mistform. Oof. Here's the thing that it's so close, so close. It looks like it probably wouldn't have mattered, but those barbarians almost made it over to the Arya Seraph. That would have been cool. But they are bested. We have taken control of the province Sarmatia. Forces met no resistance because Tirnanog popped off the fort. And then Sarmatia came out. And they came out with a Soothsayer and immediately ran. Soothsayer make it off? Probably. Yeah, he makes it off. Makes it off before any of the thunder striking happens. So, yeah. He's got eyes. He sees what we've got. Actually, now that I think about it, that might have used up a lot of our blood slaves. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. And then we have a series of unexpected events. 3 in the Ancient Woods. We have -3 Dominion, as the leader of the fertility cult is sowing her blasphemies in secret. A local wizard has been lynched. We get fire gems and astral pearls. And then we get +1 luck. And a worldwide event has happened. Alteration rituals are cheaper. The entrance to the fortification in Sarmatia is breached. The Wind Lord has been bought. Fight for our cause. Bernard's Brave Men has been bought and will fight for our cause. And the littlest piggy, God of Marverni, has been permanently vanquished. So, numero dos player has been vanquished. Hinam doesn't have very much left. And then after Hinam, all that's left is Formoria, Helheim, Abyssia, Tirnanog, and I. So, we'll see how things go. This is a turn. So we're actually doing a couple of different things here. This is the turn that we basically pull the trigger on many different things, because if we do not show action, if we are unable to be successful over the course of the next 4 to 5 turns, right, the game's done for us anyways. So we are storming the castle in Sarmatia. We've got a bunch of stuff set up. We got storm power, lightning bolts going off, right? We've got Sabbath slaves. I think we're actually going with 10 slaves, and what is that? Like 7 masters. We've got a fair chunk of reinvigoration coming out. Pretty consistently. We've got a fair chunk of so we got a bunch of different people doing reinvig. We've got a bunch of Thunderstrike coming out. We've got some miscellaneous buffs, air shields, mist forms. We are doing things like and this might actually be really big. So we've got our prophet, who is a H3. We've got 10 slaves. So 10 slaves is going to give us access to H5 spells because it'll boost us twice, right? So that'll put our prophet at H5. So we're actually gonna divine blessing, and then we're gonna divine channeling with our prophet, and that's gonna give all of our people, that's gonna give all of them a +1 boost to their priest, their H ranks, their H spells, which means we're gonna have a lot of H3s, right? We're gonna have a whole bunch of H3s. We're gonna have a whole bunch of H2s with our curses. Those will all be H2s. So we're gonna have a lot of anti-undead power, which I think is gonna be really important in this overall game plan. And then, of course, we've got a whole bunch of Thunderstrikes, a whole bunch of Hellheardings, and a whole bunch of skeletons. So, these guys, I think the Herdmen are still a potential threat to us. If we get Foul Vapors and they get killed and they rout off of the battlefield, that's going to be a massive chunk of HP that we lose. So it could trigger a rout, but I also think that without them, our force is not going to be substantial enough to fight against Sarmatia. I could be completely wrong on that. So kind of a toss-up at the moment. Not sure this is going to work out for us. Fingers crossed. What else are we doing? We are taking King 6 with 80... skeletons. We are taking Bernard the Brave and Tempestus. We are taking them to Pustinia. We are gonna hit Calum in Pustinia this turn, and that would put us only 2 turns away from his capital. We're also going to be popping in Swande, Girith, and Felicia. And we're sending undead to Osens in order to be able to threaten all the gold next turn, right? The undead are they're just chaff, right? They're gonna get destroyed, but being able to keep him busy for a turn or two while we reorder, reconsolidate, send out wave after wave of Hellheardings, right? It's gonna come down to, can I raid him better, or can he raid me better? And it's questionable on who is going to be more competitive in that situation. But, you know, hopefully we haven't arrived too late to the game. With Tirnanog being fully incorporated into this, with Moria being fully incorporated into this now, we've got to make a move, and hopefully Abyssia is making a move as well. Although there's not much left for Hinam, it seems. Anyways, aside from that, we are moving our god back to our base of operations. We are continuing to surge forward with research. We are only potentially 2 turns away from Blood 6. Blood 6 will get us Ice Devils, which we can respond with by almost immediately summoning at least 2 of them to start with. I think Ice Devils are only 88. Yeah, so 88, 160. Whoa. So we'd need 176, right? For 2 Ice Devils. I think I mathed that right. Yeah, something like that. So we should have enough for 2 Ice Devils, which hopefully is going to be plenty of time to get our blood hunting Van Jarls back in business, etc. We've also got, again, this set of gear that we're kind of like at the ready to throw onto Van Jarls and have them go out raiding. So we'll have little Helheim herding parties, and we'll have little singular Van Jarls that are ready to, just destroy some peeps. And we'll go from there. So this is going to be a very big turn as far as actual impact on the game. Whether or not we are successful in Sarmatia is going to be the big signifier. If we lose battles in Pustinia or in the other locations, in Swande, in Felicia, in Rebirth, those will be unfortunate, but those won't be the end of the world. Right? Losing the battle in Sarmatia or getting mauled in the battle in Sarmatia is what's going to be the ooh, God, well, I guess we're done type scenario. So, fingers crossed that does not happen. And that's about it. We're gonna head back to the capital and start doing some research operations and see how some things go. So that's gonna be it for the turn. Of course we're recruiting everywhere. More Hell Herdings, more Heerdmen, more Van Heers, more Heerdmen, another Van Jarl, more Heerdmen, another Van Jarl, more Jade Maidens, etc. We're actually getting another decently sized squad of Jade Maidens going over here, so it should be fun, Okay, that's gonna be it for the turn. I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.